Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Sammy J, Pixel and Kilowatts. Well, believe it or not, this video is specifically to talk about mental health. And we're going to go through like 10 step of how you can maintain a good mental health. And then what is mental health? I mean, really, what is it? And then I'm going to focus on one specific element that is, believe it or not, related to photography, related to a hobby, related to something that you enjoy. So, what is mental health? So, mental health refers to your emotional and actually physical well-being, how you feel. You maintain a good physical health, for example, but your emotional well-being also need to be taken care of. Most of the time we go exercise and eat well and do all that stuff, but the emotional aspect of things is not taken care of. It needs maintenance. Most importantly is the social aspect of it. I know I included physical well-being because in my point of view, physical and emotional are related. If you're not physically well, it's going to affect your emotional well-being. I know. I mean, if you don't disagree with me, put some comments here. I know this is a sensitive subject, but I had to bring it on because it affected me in a good way, what we're going to talk about here. So subscribe to the channel, follow me. I'm on a journey. You're going to be amazed. It's diversified. You're going to love it. So subscribe and follow me on the channel. So let's continue on. So, good mental health, help you manage stress, deal with how to deal with others, and go on with life. Right now, with social media and the amount of information, yes, believe it or not, amount of information. Go back 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Go back 2 years ago. Now we're bombarded with information from every which side, and we don't know what's true, what's not true. And some people, there's some vulnerable people out there. They believe everything. Anyways, so there is stress in life. If you have zero stress, let me know. What's your magic? What's your secret? Let's share it with the community here. But there is stress, and you need an outlet, and that's the focus of this video. What is that outlet? But again, I'll cover about the 10 steps to maintain a good mental health, and then we'll focus on one that I am interested in, on the one specific item that actually helped me, and I think it might help you. Let me know. Is everybody need an outlet? Simply, mental health is how we feel and how we react in life. That's it. It's feeling. It's mental. Okay. So, I mean, that's the one sentence for it. So I'm trying to simplify things here because you hear that a lot, mental health, and I need to go talk to somebody and this and that. But frankly, if you understand it, I think you can handle it yourself. I mean, if you need external help, go for it too. People are different. Some people need to talk to a different person other than family. By the way, for mental health, going to talk to a family member, in my opinion, again, is zero. It's not good. You need to talk to a third party where they can listen to you. Listening is the most important thing. Sometimes you just want somebody to listen and not judge. No judgment. Again, mental health is social. No judgment, period. So how we feel and how we handle life, again, very almost similar to the physical health. You need to take care of it. And here's the 10 points. And let's focus on the most important point for this channel. Okay, the first three, frankly, is you need, you hear that a lot, but we actually need to do it. Not 2025, 2026, this year, next year, right now. You need to eat healthy, get enough sleep, and do exercise. So three are basic. I'm not going to just go in details on those, Get enough sleep, exercise, and eat healthy. It's not rocket science. Limit eating out in restaurants and stuff. You don't know, the ingredients. You can't control the ingredients. So maybe once a week or maybe once a month. Again, those three basic ones you just need to do. Again, because, my point of view, if you feel good physically, believe me, you're going to feel good mentally. Next three, set realistic goals, for example, on any of these 10 things that we're talking about. you know, set something that, you know what, I think I can do that. Baby steps, because once you reach that goal, then you up it a notch, up it a notch. So set realistic goals and connect with others. You can't sit in a cocoon and expect, okay, my physical health and mental health going to be number one. It's not going to work like this. You need to connect with others. And when I say connect with others, social media is great, fine, you can do that, but sometimes it doesn't work. You need the touch, the physical, where you're physically with somebody in a restaurant, in a church, in a conference, whatever. You can go to a museum and get in touch with others. It doesn't have to be, if somebody that you know for 100 years. You need to connect with others. Believe me, I went to the museum. I don't know anybody there, but you saw people, you talk this, you do that, you have a conversation, that definitely helped. But try it. Again, listen to the end of the video and cover those 10 things and try one or two. Again, set realistic expectation and connect with others. Session techniques. It can be anything. Listen to music. I was on an errand today, and I just, I popped my favorite song and I was listening to it. Oh, I came home. I'm so relaxed. I'm doing this video. I said, you know what? I want to do a video on mental health. It affects you. Your music affects you, and rock and roll your thing. Do it, whatever it is. But is it jacuzzi? Is it massage? Go get your feet done or whatever. So pick a relaxation technique and do it constantly. Again, we're humans. We're affected by touch and smell and interaction with others. Whatever, set your own goals, realistic goals, and the relaxation techniques. So we covered 6 so far. Let's finish up so we can hit on the major one that actually is going to amaze you. And then the next 3, avoid drugs. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, obviously, but check with your medical provider or your PCP, your primary care physician. But I don't believe sometimes you have to take drugs. That's fine, but limit drugs, limit alcohol intake and any other recreational drugs. Believe me, their effect are short. They might get you out of the mind in 3-4 hours, but then boom, you slide down there. Avoid the drug use. And then another one, let's be realistic. Sometimes you need to seek professional help. Right now there's apps. You can talk to people on the app. So there's no excuse. I'll have to drive and then park and get in there, and people are going to see me going in there and out. I'm embarrassed or whatever it is. You can do it in the privacy of your home. There's tons of apps over there, maybe through your company or business or work. There's definitely some mental health assistant, but on the app you can either see their face, not see their face, talk to somebody. There's resources out there. Take advantage of it. It's not a taboo. It's the opposite. You're taking care of you. Nobody's going to, by the way, mental health maintenance, nobody, listen to this, nobody's going to do it for you. You have to seek help. You have to do it yourself. And then, it's between you and yourself. Do it. Feel good, And then, number 9, practice mindfulness. Be in the present. By the way, limit news intake. Believe me, I'm not going to make this statement. I don't know if it's correct or not, but believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Okay, believe half of, if you see something, believe half of it. It's not true, because with AI and everything else, believe me, it's not true. And none of what you hear. 99.9% what you see in social media is incorrect. As it hasn't been verified. I look for 5 minutes on some of the others. I'm not going to name those social media outlets, but come on. It's not true. They're playing on your emotions. Leave it for a week. I left it for 10 days. I feel good. I don't care about that junk. Believe me. Try it. Leave it for 24 or 48 hours. See what happens to you. If you feel good, heck yeah. You are in control. You don't want somebody else in control just to sell you gadgets or to play on your emotions, to vote this way or vote the other way or whatever. At the end of the day, all of a bunch of BS, basically. You don't agree with me? Let me know. I know this is too controversial, but who's important here? You or them? If the number one person is you, then you need to take care of you. And don't worry about the rest of the world. We can boil the ocean, and we can solve world hunger. We can take concrete steps for you to feel good so you can help others. If you're not feeling good physically and mentally, how can you help others? How can you help yourself? Okay, for the last one, engage in activities that you enjoy. Fulfillment, hobbies, something that you really love. I call it an outlet. Here it is. Yeah, that's for me. What is it for you? I know we said 10 things, but let's focus on number 10. What's a fulfillment for you? Is it golf, going to the movies, 35mm photography, digital photography, art, drawing, crochet, I don't know. But to me, this thing slowed me down. I was in the age of mirrorless and 100 megapixel and 40 pictures a second, and I was, it's like crazy. Do that, and then it's just relaxing. When I listen, I mean, you might think I'm crazy, but when you listen to the shutter of an analog camera, it relaxes me, and that's me. I don't know about you, but I'm holding it right now. I feel good. I'm gonna hold it. I'm going to keep it with me. I'm going to buy several of these. If you love photography and you want to have a collection, yeah, buy them and use them. And then the process of 35mm, the loading the film and the physical and mechanical aspect of it, and then developing the film and waiting for the pictures and printing the darn things and putting in an album. That whole process to me is fulfilling. It's relaxing. It's a hobby for me. It's not a business. I'm not making money out of it. What is your outlet? What is your, activity that is, doing things that you love? It just increases your enjoyment of life and reduces stress. I mean that's the bottom line. This outlet can be a boost to you, actually. Adrenaline, basically. I mean, yesterday I was in a park, and again, follow this channel, subscribe, so you can see what I've done with my cameras, and because I go to the field and take pictures and share them with you. But anyways, so please subscribe and follow the channel, because if you support me, then I'll do more videos and say, hey, you know what, I'm contributing. I'm following other channels too, because it's a two-way street, and we need to help each other. Anyway, fulfillment, doing the things you love. Doing the things you love, it's a medicine. It's a medicine of life. What is your medicine? Let me know. Like this channel, mental health is a journey. Take it easy on yourself. I always said 10 things. Pick one. Just pick one. Pick the easy one maybe, and go with concrete baby steps. What? I'm in good physical health, and I have a great job, and this and that, but I'm not happy. I'm stressed, or this. You know what? I'm going to limit the news intake. I'm going to pick up a hobby, or I have a hobby, but it's in a drawer somewhere. It's on the shelves somewhere. I like to read books. Go buy a couple of new books, or rent books, or go to the library, etc. So most people have hobbies, but sometimes it's on the shelf. It's like me. I had this photography, but my daughter said, why are you not using your camera? So sometimes you need just the reminders, and then boom, all of a sudden you're using it. So what is your outlet? So lastly, like we said, take it easy on yourself. You can do those 10 things. Boom, here, I'm great. And then it takes time. Some people 3 days, some people 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3 years. Everybody's different. Some of the stresses they have, and I'm not talking just work stress. I think that you can handle, but just life in general. Again, this day and age, with the amount of information you're getting, frankly, false information. Yes, sorry to say that. Or dramatic information. It's like they say, if it bleeds, it leads. You listen to the news, and sometimes it's true, but they dramatize it. Just to gain viewership. Come on, we're all smarter than that. We know what's going on. It's consumerism. It's commercialism. They want more viewers, or more clicks and more of this and more of that, and you end up being a product of consumerism. So limit that. Again, who's in control? You. Nobody controls you, period. Nobody. So good luck. Put some suggestions there. What's your outlet? Again, the bottom line of all this is the outlet that's going to help you get the stress out of your life. And again, I hope your outlet's like mine. This thing is amazing. Again, look at that. 35mm photography. It's more fun. It's an outlet. It's mental health. See you next time.